everybody, and welcome to this tutorial where I'm going to show you how to make really nice thumbnails for your videos. This will probably work for any video, but this is more on gaming videos. So what you're going to do is, when you're in your video editing software, mine is Vegas Pro 13, you're going to want to find an interesting part in your game, like something crazy going on, so it looks good for a thumbnail and it makes people want to click on it. So, okay, as you can see, this is pretty crazy right here. I shot this guy. See, like that, if you saw that in a thumbnail, I bet you'd click on it, because that's crazy looking. So this part looks pretty good, so we're going to save a snapshot of that. And it should be wherever you saved it. Mine is on my desktop. And once you have that, you're going to want to go to Photoshop, File, New, and then make sure it's 1280 by 720, because that's what YouTube likes for their thumbnails. And once you get that done, just drag that image that you saved in here, and it should be fine. It should automatically do it. Okay, so once you adjust and everything's good, you might want to put the game logo in there. Like if you're playing League of Legends, you might want to put the League of Legends logo in there. So I've got a Call of Duty Advanced Warfare right here. So what I searched on Google was COD AW logo transparent. You gotta look for transparent stuff, because that's always the best. And I found this right here. It usually has these little like tiles on the back. That's how you know. I just save that image by right clicking. Once you get your logo, just drag it in here. It should automatically just be good to go. So do that. You can resize it however you want by pressing Control T, but this looks pretty good. So I'm gonna put this right here. You can put it anywhere. You can put it up here, over here, you know, anywhere. I'm gonna put mine right there. And next, what we're gonna want to do is click the T for title or whatever. Let me find a font. Alright, I really like this font, Feast of Flesh. This is one of my favorite fonts. I use this a lot. And you're gonna want to type in like whatever you're doing. Like in this episode, I'm doing gun game, so I'm gonna put gun game. And then right below that, or not below it, but just right here, we're going to do part 1. And then you can resize it or whatever. I'll resize it, because hold shift while you're resizing it too, so it doesn't go all wonky. Make it pretty big so people can read it. Put it right there. And after you do that and you get it all in position and whatnot, you're going to right click on your letters right here. Right click, blending options, and go to gradient overlay. And then I made this myself. I made this one, but if you want to know how to make your own like this, you just want to click this one, click this little arrow thing right here, and click a color. So we're just going to do purple, and then click the other color arrow thing, choose another color. You can change it however you want. We'll do that. And see, now we got our own little gradient thing. So if you want to save that, just click new. You can rename it or whatever, but that was just for example. So I'm going to delete that. So I like this one. And then next we're going to want to go to stroke. And as you can see, it already made it stand out a lot. See? Makes it stand out a lot. And you can change the size of it to something giant or to just really small. That looks good. So after that, if you like to put extra words in your title, like explosions or gun game or craziness or something like that, this is what I usually do. So I'm going to call this one explosions. So we're going to type that in. Okay, so once you type in like your extra word or whatever, like explosions or gore or something just crazy, you know, I can't think of anything off the top of my head, but we'll resize that real quick. Boop, boop, boop. And usually what I do is I'll turn it sideways. So by doing it like that, to make it look crazy, shrink it down just a bit more. See, that looks pretty good. Explosion. See, it looks crazy. We'll do our same effects on there, so I'll be back once I do that. Okay, so once you do that, see, it already looks really nice. Call of Duty Advanced Warfare Gun Game Part 1, it's already looking good, but if you want to add that little last touch, I'll show you how to do that. So since it's called explosions, we're going to do something that's related to explosions, which is a bomb, of course. So we're going to find a picture of a bomb, or whatever is related to your title, or that extra word you put in your title. We'll just save the image of that. And we'll drag it here. And I'll resize it in a second. We'll take our magic eraser, which is right here. You just right click on it, magic eraser. Sometimes it does that, you just have to click on it. And there we go. Now, as you can see, it kind of glitched out. Like there's a bit under here and there's like a crazy line. I'll fix that in a second, so I'll be right back with you. Okay, so once you erase it, I did that. I had to do it actually manually because the magic eraser wouldn't do it. That's why it's kind of like choppy looking down here, but it's fine. Nobody will notice it. We'll resize it and put it in the corner up here, or wherever you want to put it, like down here or up here or something. But I'm gonna put mine right here, make it just a bit bigger. And there we go. Now that's a great looking thumbnail. And sometimes people actually like to blur out the background, so you just click on your image, you go to filter, blur, and then I usually use the Gaussian blur. And see, it actually looks pretty good. You can make it just a bit blurry, or super blurry to the point to where you can't see anything. But I usually don't like to blur it because I like to have it clear. Okay, so we're pretty much done. If you want to add extra words or pictures, you can. But that'll do it for this tutorial. I hope it helped you. I hope it'll help you get views and whatnot. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.